everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're here for the first time, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for checking me out. This is my Miniathon 1 year anniversary celebration reading vlog week 2. Good morning. So it is Thursday the 8th of April. It's just after 11 a.m. and it is week 2 of the Miniathon. So I thought what I'd do first of all is just give a quick summary of what I ended up reading and ticking off my prompt boards in week 1. So first of all, I read A Beauty So Cruel by Miniathon. This was an ARC I had been gifted and I absolutely loved this one. I ended up giving it a 4 stars. Author has so kindly, after seeing my Instagram review, given me an ARC of the second book, so I'm going to get to that one and I'm so excited. So that ticked off an A in the title prompt. Next, I ended up reading Get a Life, Chloe Bram by Talia Hibbert. Again, I loved this book. I gave it a 5 stars. Can't wait to read the next ones. That was for my own voices prompt. Then I ended up reading The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I ended up giving that a 3 star and that was for my short novel prompt. Then I ended up listening to King Lear by William Shakespeare and I decided to make this my Shakespeare prompt, which is a little bit different from my TBR that I said. I wanted to get it read because it was someone's favourite, so I would get bonus points for that. So I ended up doing that. I gave it a 3 stars. So I ended up being able to read 4 books in week 1, which I'm really happy with. And that's it. So I will catch up with you later and let you know how my reading's going. So it is coming up for 5 p.m. Today I have been on a nice mile-long walk. I went to the shops with my mum and I've just started doing some reading sprints with my Miniathon friends. So this weekend is pretty special because first of all, obviously today it is the start of a new Miniathon week. So there will be reading sprints at 8 p.m. that I'm going to be taking part in, which happen every Thursday to kick off the new week. And then another friend of mine is doing a 48-hour readathon this weekend. So I am not, under any circumstances, staying up for 48 hours to read. However, what I want to do is try and fit in 24 hours of reading into that 48 hours. So I'm actually starting a little bit earlier than my friend who's starting tomorrow on Friday. I am going to start tonight at 8 p.m. when the reading sprints kick off and see what I can get done. Yesterday I got up to page 236 of the guest list, which was about 60% of the way through. So it's actually my intention. I have just over 100 pages left and reading at a page a minute, that's obviously 100 minutes and it is just coming up for 5 p.m. So I technically have time to finish this book before the sprints that start 8 p.m. So I'm going to really try that. I did obviously go on my walk earlier, as I said, so I stuck my audiobook on and I started City of Glass, which is my Set in a New World prompt. Yeah, I think that's all I have to update you on just now. Okay guys, so it is 25 past 9 in the evening. I've just finished this. I actually had literal chills when I was reading the last 30 pages of this book. Holy cow. There's like a feeling in my stomach. I can't quite believe it. I actually feel quite emotional. I think this is definitely a 5 star for me for just how emotional I kind of felt. Not emotional as in like I was crying or anything, but just it hit the feels. It got me. Things I liked about it, it's very character driven. I think the way the writing and the plot was executed was fantastic. I thought it was really clever writing. I did not see who it was coming at all. The way it's structured is really cool as well, because you don't actually find out who dies until less than 100 pages left of the book. And you think that probably sounds stupid, but it's actually really good. And it keeps you wanting to read the book because you want to know who is gonna die. And the whole time you're learning all of the guests' secrets, and you're thinking, oh, is it going to be this person by this person? Is it going to be that person because of this? Really, really interesting. And the way all of the logic ties together was really clever as well. It's not really murder mystery because it's not sort of solving the crime. It is more of a thriller, I would say. And I don't read a lot of adult thrillers. I do read a lot more YA thrillers. But I really, really enjoyed this. I would definitely recommend this. I think this is a really good thriller book. So it is coming up for 9:30. That's when the current sprint that the Miniathon lot are doing is gonna end, and then I'm gonna start a new book. I started City of Glass this morning with my audiobook, as I said earlier, but I think I'm gonna leave that for a little bit because I'm not feeling it too much now. I want to try and maybe focus on Red, White and Royal Blue, which is my involving a sibling character bond. Now, if you saw my March TBR, you'll be thinking, Ellie, that was not on your TBR, and you would be correct. I have swapped out Coming Up Roses for Red, White and Royal Blue for my involves a sibling bond, because it is a friend of mine's favourite book, which means I'll get extra points, and she really wants to see me read it. So I think I might try and get through that one in as much of this sprint as I can, but really happy I finished the guest list. I don't think Red, White and Royal Blue will take me long, like it'll take me a day or two, but I think I'll enjoy reading it because it is obviously a romance book and I like those books. So I'm excited for that, and then pick up City of Glass on the side and listen to that when I want to take breaks from Red, White and Royal Blue. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 9th of April. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I did yesterday because I got a lot of reading done yesterday, and then I'll take you along with me today as I do some more. So you will have seen already that I finished the guest list last night. I ended up reading about 140 pages of this yesterday and finishing it within some Miniathon sprints, so I was really happy with that. And then I also read 70 pages of Red, White and Royal Blue yesterday. I am loving this. I've already tabbed bits of it and I'm really enjoying it. Obviously it's a super easy rom-com with some sexy vibes to it, a gay romance. So yeah, really enjoying this one. I do think I'll be able to read this very quickly. I'm going to focus mainly on this one today and obviously just do City of Glass when I've got my audiobook out, and I'll just take you along with me, record some reading sprints and let you know how I get on later. Everyone, it is Saturday the 10th of March and it is 4 p.m. I was going to update you this morning, but I ended up basically staying up all night because my sleep schedule is a bit wrecked. And so I basically spent the whole night just reading as much as I could, and it means now I can update you because I have more of a significant event to share with you. So I have just finished The Pieces of Ourselves by Maggie Harcourt. This was the book I read for the Water on the Cover prompt, and it was a really beautiful story. In the end, it actually made me cry a little bit, like a few tears. It is about a girl who suffers from bipolar 2 disorder, and it's kind of about her life, and she works in a hotel, and a guest at the hotel that she meets is paired up with her to kind of do a history project, and it's a local history project involving a man who used to live there, who went and fought in World War One, and it was believed that the man died in World War One, and it was kind of about finding this man. And Flora, main girl, actually ended up being able to find herself a little bit in the story and learn from it. And it was just a really beautiful story, and it emphasized right at the end that mental health doesn't have to define you, and it doesn't have to be all that you need to be, while still telling a really lovely story as well. So it ended up getting a 4 stars from me. I think I have just finished it, so that may change slightly by the end of the month, but I think it's probably going to be a 4 star for me. So for the rest of the day, I want to get done 25% of City of Glass. I was listening to it on my audiobook for the very first reading sprint today because I was out of the house, so I want to get to 25% of that. And then I also want to get to halfway of Red, White and Royal Blue. There's loads of sprints left throughout the day, so hopefully I can manage this. I'm basically just going to plan to sit there and read for the rest of the evening, really, until sort of like dinner time and later on. And then later on tonight, there is actually a games night happening on Zoom, so a whole bunch of us are just going to join in. There's some bingo and just other games that we can all play online together, which I think will be super, super fun. Picked up some ciders at the supermarket earlier, so we're going to have a drink, relax, probably go to bed slightly earlier than normal for a Saturday because I have been up for nearly 24 hours now, and, you know, need a good night's sleep. However, I'm going to take part in some of the games. I want to play some bingo. And yeah, so that's what I've got planned for the day. I'll probably take you along a little bit as I continue reading those 2 books. And I will check in with you later. Guys, it is just before midnight. It is the end of the Miniathon Saturday. I ended up not actually reading any more of my books. I went downstairs just after I last updated here, and I went on Zoom with my family, and then I ended up having like a 20-minute power nap whilst watching the rugby. Then I had my dinner, and then I had to come straight upstairs to come on Zoom to do the games night, which was so much fun. I loved that. I'm gonna maybe ask Kira if we can do it more often because it was really, really fun. But basically I just haven't read since I finished The Pieces of Ourselves. But you know, not mad. I've been up for nearly 30 hours and I finished an entire book basically in one sitting, so I'm really happy with that. And it turns out I'm at 23% of City of Bones, so like I'm not far off 25%, so like that's fine. I'm a bit further away with Red, White and Royal Blue than the 50% halfway mark I wanted to get to, but again, it's fine. Now I just need to try wake up at a decent time tomorrow and finish my weekend off with a good amount of reading. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how things are going. Hi everyone, it is Monday the 12th of April. I realised I did not update you at all yesterday on Sunday. My sleep pattern is a little bit whack after unfortunately not being able to sleep and staying up for over like 24 hours. So I've kind of been a bit out of sorts, but I'm hoping maybe I can fix that today. So reading wise, I am still reading Red, White and Royal Blue. I did manage to knock off just over 100 pages yesterday, so I'm basically gonna try and just read, like just sit and read this and finish it. I have over 100 pages still, but it's like 120 pages, so I'm hoping I can read that pretty quickly. I am really enjoying the story so far. It's definitely making me very emotional. I'm getting very attached to the story and the characters, which is great. So I'm excited to see how it ends, and I will catch up with you when I have an update on Red, White and Royal Blue. Guys, if you've read Red, White and Royal Blue, please come and speak to me about it, because chapter 13 just killed me. It was everything. So I just finished it, the chapter, another book. I've got 59 pages left, so I'm just gonna sit down now and read it. It should take me about an hour, so I will catch in with you guys when I finished. Well, guys, I finished. This book destroyed me. I was crying for like the last 20 minutes, not because bad things happened, just because it was so brilliant and emotional and high pressure, tense situations. Also, I'm probably tired, so that's making me cry. 5 stars, easily 5 stars. I'm gonna have a hard time at the end of the year working out what is my favourite book of the year, because my favourite book of the month I read, it just keeps getting better and better. I would find it very surprising if another book that I end up reading this month beats this book. Like, I've not even finished tabbing it. I need to finish tabbing it. It was so good. If you've read it, like, come speak to me, please, because I think I'm going to be going on about this book for ages. And oh, I just loved it. I loved it so much. I'm so glad I finished it. So that was for my involves a sibling bond prompt. And that is my 8th book of the month finished. Hi, everyone. I am sorry. It is another day of me not updating you all day. I'm trash. I'm sorry. Today was really busy, so it is just about to not anymore be Tuesday the 13th of April. So it's just coming up from midnight into Wednesday the 14th. And I had a really busy day today, actually. I had to be up early because the DPD man was coming to pick up some packages. And then I had Pilates, which was tough. And then I hung out on Zoom and read for a tiny little bit, and then I went to Costco with my mom, then we had dinner, and then I finally actually sat down to read this evening on Zoom with my friends. However, I did finish an entire book today, so like, go me. So I read Fighting the Odds by Kristen Granata, which was my author beginning with K prompt. So I just need to finish my City of Glass book, which I also listened today on the audiobook whilst I walked my dogs. That's something else I did. I just need to listen to that / read it, and I will have finished another bingo line on my board. I have now read 9 books, which is incredible because I never normally read this many books in a month, let alone 13 days. Like, I'm so happy with myself, and I will try and remember to keep you guys updated as I go along. I am very, very sorry, but you know, only 2 days left of this week. Like, where has week 2 of Miniathon gone? But that's it. So like I said, I'll update you tomorrow and just speak to you then. Hi everyone! So it is Wednesday the 14th of April, and it is the last day of week 2 of the Miniathon 1 year celebration. So I obviously updated y'all last night because I'm terrible and forgot to update all of yesterday. But I am now up to 9 books. So I read 4 books in week 1, and I've read 5 books this week, which I'm super happy with. And then, to top it off, I managed to sneak in a 6th book this week. So I've now read 10 books. I read it this morning, mainly because I couldn't sleep. So I read The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse, which is this really lovely, beautiful picture book story that came out last year in 2020 and won sort of the Best Book of the Year awards. And it just has some really nice messages in it. Luckily, I managed to sneak that in this morning because it's a picture book. Obviously, it didn't take long at all. So I also managed to complete both the weekly challenges this week. So I read a book that was out of my comfort zone because I read the William Shakespeare A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I've now read a book only in the morning. So obviously I read The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse this morning. Yeah, so I've managed to read 6 books this week, so I'm now actually up to 10 books, which is incredible considering it's the 14th of April and I've never read 10 books in 14 days of my life. So that's kind of where I'm at today. I don't think I'm going to finish another book before midnight because I'm mainly going to be spending today editing the vlog for week 1, which by the time you're watching this definitely will be up, but it's technically going to go up later tonight. So I'm probably not going to get much reading in. Unfortunately, when you're doing the video editing, you can't read or listen to an audiobook or really anything. So I'm just going to try to get that done as quickly as possible. And then I have an arc that I'm currently reading, which is published on the 18th of April. So I need to finish that, but it's a super short one. And I also am obviously reading City of Glass, which I really need to finish because then I get a bingo line on the board. So those are my 2 main priorities. Gonna be doing my video editing, and I will just check in with you guys when I have more of a reading update. Okay everyone, so it is coming up for the end of week 2. It is Wednesday the 14th of April and it is 10 p.m. and honestly I've read nothing today since I read my book at 6 a.m. this morning. I've just kind of been doing other things or not really doing things. I was editing my week 1 vlog for most of the day, and then me and my dad sat down and watched a movie, so I really haven't been reading at all. And I'm now gonna go play Among Us with some of my friends, so I don't see myself reading anything before midnight. So I'm gonna call it quits, but it has been an amazing week. I read 6 books, which is incredible. And also I got my first bingo for the TBR board this week, and I'm up to 10 books in total. So I am really, really happy with that. And I'm just gonna keep going, and I will see you in week 3. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, comment, and if you'd like more content, then subscribe. I am doing more updates as I get into the swing of things. As always, I hope you have a lovely morning, day, or night, no matter what time zone you're in, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!